But your prayers have to align with big vision. Your prayers have to align with the prophecies and the word that God spoke over you. Your prayers have to align with kingdom advancement. Kingdom advancement requires money. When Nehemiah had the desire to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, God gave him that desire, and God positioned him around someone who had the resources and the connections to make that desire that he put in Nehemiah's heart come to pass. The first step was Nehemiah had to think bigger than himself, beyond where he was and what he might have been dealing with. He was thinking about God's people. Just like in the Old Testament, David had a heart to build a temple for God. Now, God didn't let David do it, but he let Solomon do it, and he supplied abundantly for Solomon to do it because it was in the heart of his father, and Solomon aligned with that desire, and God supplied. In the New Testament, under the dispensation that we live in, the temple is God's people. The temple is the church. And so if you set your mind and your heart on building God's temple, in other words, advancing his kingdom, encouraging his people, feeding his sheep, then God will supply. But do you believe that he will supply? Will you align your prayers with the will of God to believe for the resources, for the supply, for the abundance? Listen, Solomon had enough to build the temple and build for himself. And he had an inheritance to leave for his children's children. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek first the kingdom, not just what you need to survive, because God will take care of that when you are mindful to take care of his kingdom, when you prioritize his kingdom and his righteousness. Y'all, so say it with me.